So, hey guys, I had to do a voiceover because I just wanted to try it. So, I got this cool app. It's called VoiceOver. That's all. That's really all it's called. So, while I'm doing a voiceover, this is a Procreate video. So, I'm going to Procreate like right now because I can see what I'm doing. So, I'm going to. This is what you see when you first go into Procreate. You can click on one of the preload drawings. You have your eraser at the top right. You just click on that and you can start erasing stuff. You also have your pencil at the top right. So, and then you can start drawing, and then that little circle at the very, very top right, if you hold and drag that in on the painting, it's a color fill. So if you tap it, then you have hue and all changing stuff. So, just about here is kind of where I get rid of stuff. You do 2 fingers just once, like tap, and then that should get rid of everything. You do 2 fingers and hold, and that 2 fingers and hold, and that gets rid of a bunch of things. So here, I'm going, your brushes. If you tap brushes twice when you're not in them, it's going to take you into brushes. If you tap them once and you're on it, like if you're selecting the brushes, it's going to bring you to the brushes. So here I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to open my brushes. Then I'm going to go into United Set. United Set is a set of my own. And since that's a set of my own, I can do whatever I want to it, and if I tap it again, I can start changing. But I didn't do that in this video. And then what I did is I did 6 different layers. Pretty sure it was 6. Your layers is a button that you use for just different layers. So if you create a layer and then put it under your first layer and start drawing, it's not going to come out. It's going to be on the second layer. That check mark you see when you click it, that's going to get rid of the layer that you clicked. And then you click it again and it's checked off, and that should be like that. So, and then this is my last layer, and then from top to bottom, if you take all of them and you pinch them all together, it turns them all into one layer. You merge the layers, and see I merged, and then I go back into here, and then I click on my stack. I have Squidward, and I have a girl, and I have a bunch of stuff. So, yeah. We're only 3 minutes into the video. This is kind of boring. But, so, hold on. So, the 2 bars you see, the 2 bars that are on the left, those bars are size and opacity. So if you put the top one all the way up, your brush is going to be huge. If you put it all the way down, it's going to be really small. If you put your opacity all the way down, you're not going to do anything. If you put it in the middle, it's just going to go, yeah, like this. And then once I put my opacity all the way back up, in a second, it just all goes away. So it's like lighter or darker, either one. It's kind of like that. So then, if you have your finger or something, and you're not that good at making circles, lines, squares, triangles, weird quadrilateral thingy, you draw what you want to draw, and then you keep your finger or Apple Pencil on it, and then if it comes out as an oval but you want it to be a circle, then you put your finger on. And if it comes out of a circle but you want it to be an oval, you put your finger on. So that's about all Procreate. And then the mouse is to move stuff. I don't think I showed that, but the mouse you use to move stuff. And yeah, so you just use it to move stuff around, and you can warp stuff. And so warp stuff, yeah, you basically just use it to warp stuff and move it around, which is what I mainly use it for. And here is when I'm doing a weird quadrilateral thing and it comes out kind of like this, and I'm just going around and being crazy with it for a minute, which I don't know why, but I did that. So it's gonna be in this video. So we're approaching the 6-minute mark, and now it's 6 minutes and 10 seconds. So now is where yeah, see, as you can see, I'm just moving stuff around with my Apple Pencil. And then here, I'm actually going to start doing stuff, and I'm going to start coloring in, and then I'm going to do a bunch of stuff. Right here is when I start to take everything, and right now I'm turning it into a circle, but it turns out into an oval. So I put my finger on circle. So then I drag my color in, and then after I drag my color in, it does this. So what I do is, it only really works for the first time for me. You drag it down and you don't let go. You keep your Apple Pencil there or finger, and then you slide to the left. And that didn't work for me. So since for me it didn't work, I just created this weird thing. And then after this, you can see I'm kind of going into I'm just erasing stuff, I'm just adding color and stuff. And in a minute, I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to select these, and I'm going to put them in my stack, and then I'm going to delete that one you just saw me working on. And in a minute, I'm just going to delete it, so I'm going to pick it. And then right now, you're going to see me delete it, and you're going to see it load. So after you see it load, delete. So that's all for today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and that's all for today. Yeah, that's all for today. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.